Hello, Eloise here. Hi! You can't see me, but you can see my screen. So I wanted to walk you through my Freedom Hub on my Teachable school. And if you're not in the Freedom Hub, this will give you an overview of what's been going on at this moment. But believe me, there's a lot to come. I'm cooking up some great ideas. But also, if you signed up to any of my things on Teachable, this is going to talk you through how to access things, how to log in and everything else. Because I know with something new, if you've not used Teachable before, you may have had issues. So, you will see up here, if you type in eloiseansell.teachable.com, you enter my school, and there's a really terrible photo of me. I really need to change that, but the day I set it up, I thought it was a nice one. It's quite cute. So, down here, I've got some words on one of my courses that might grow at some point, but you can click into classes offered and it opens another page, but you will see everything going on. Now, as far as logging in, up here, there is a login button, or you can sign up. I don't know that you can sign up for my school without actually signing up to something. But, maybe if you don't have a Teachable account, because if you use the same email, it will work across any school on Teachable that you access and use. So I have schools on Teachable that I have been members of for years. When I go in, I see those as well as mine. But if you follow this website, you just come to mine. But obviously, if you have a Teachable account anyway, you might have a slightly different setup. But you can go to login here and it will bring you to the page. Now, I have a login for my Hotmail that I never use, so don't send me any emails there. Just use it for testing things out. So I'm going to log in. There's not much going on here, but I can create an account. I can log in if you've already got an account. Don't save that. And here is my view of my school. I am only a member of the Freedom Hub, so I don't see anything else. Now, if you come up here to my courses and click on that, you just see what you have signed up to and what you have access to. Up here, you can edit your profile and do all of those kind of bits and pieces if you need to. But here you can click all courses, and then you will see everything that is available in my school at this moment. I say at this moment because Intuition Talks is only open this week, my intuition course. Mindscape Monthly will be closing again next week, and the rest of it is really there for you at any time. So if you've never done any work with me before, you might want to check out my Stepping into Love one because it's free. But it's some lovely sessions I did in February 2020, so that's available for you. And I've started putting my backlog of courses up for those that keep asking about them, who missed them the first time round. So, and there's a lovely course here with Terry Ann that I did last year about attracting a quality partner. Now, this isn't just about relationships, actually. That, of course, is applicable to anything, but that's how we kind of looked at it. Now, if you haven't taken something, you'll see the price. If you have, you'll see how much you've completed of it. So if we click on Freedom Hub, and it doesn't matter which screen I do that from, I'm going to see the whole curriculum of my Freedom Hub. And you can see at the moment I've done absolutely nothing because this is my test account. So you can see at the top here there's a welcome, and if you click on there you will get into it. If we go back for a second, go back. Oh, it's because I'm in this bit. You can press start, that will take you to it. Anything you click on that line will take you in here, and you can see my lovely face, and there's a little whole 15-second video and some just words there and going through all of that. Now you can mark that as complete and continue and go through to the next piece. So that's how these sessions work. So you can see that as I'm coming down here, it's following me as I go through the course. So you can either go up here and go back, and you'll see, hey, look, I've ticked that off because I marked it as complete. And this bit, oh, I've clicked on it. I've obviously gone into it, but I haven't finished it yet. And this piece, you can see by the whole circle, I haven't even started that yet. Now, some of the welcome stuff may not be relevant to you. If you've taken a lot of courses with me, you might not want to watch the How Sessions Work video, and that is fine. But you can click down here and look at the schedule, and I'm always going to be updating that as we move through the years. And there's access to the Facebook page for the hub. So if you don't know, the hub is my monthly membership. We do loads of group sessions in here, monthly meditations and all good fun things, and more to come. Very excited about that. So yeah, we've got a private Facebook page that you can join. You can leave me feedback here, and there's a load of FAQs. So if you've got questions, come here first and see if they are answered there. So that's all the kind of logistics. And then down here, I am going to group all the group sessions by the season. So as I live in the UK, it's spring here at the moment. So everything that we've done during spring is going to be in this block. When we move into summer, we've got one more meditation, and I think this block will be finished. And then we will move into the summer session. So I will create a new block, and actually that will be at the top, because I'm going to make sure that the most up-to-date stuff is always at the top for you, and you can kind of go down and move back in time if you want to. Now, you can see here we did session number 1 on the 23rd of March, and it was about shaking off thoughts. So you can click in here and you can listen to this. So I've got a little welcome audio here, which is worth listening to, and then the actual session itself is down here. So you can just click on that and you'll hear my voice. So you can mark that as complete and move to the next one once you've listened to it. And then when you come back to the curriculum, as they call it, you can see it's ticked off, so you know you've listened to it. So it's a nice way of keeping track of what you have listened to and not. Now, there are 2 sessions a month. We always start around the spring equinox, the new year as such, as we move into spring. So there's 2 sessions, and then there's the recording and the meditation. So this was the meditation I did back in April. Yep, you can sit and watch a video of me with my eyes closed in quiet. But if you do want to meditate, it's great to come to those sessions and meditate along with us. But sometimes, like this one, there were a few questions before we started. So I've marked here that the meditation itself started at 22 minutes. So if you want to jump forward to 22 minutes, oh, it looks like we tapped our cortices first. You know, you can jump forward to that moment, and after we've finished doing it, cortices, we probably got into the meditation. So it's really easy to navigate through this and really easy to use it. Now, once you've marked something off, you can still go back into it. Like if you've marked off this group session as done, you can still come in and listen to it again. And, you know, that isn't a problem. You can really use these sessions as much as you like. And at the top of them, I am going to put a little bit of information about what's covered in the session. So, but I'm putting the kind of headline, and it's sometimes hard when a session's touched on a few different areas to kind of give it an overriding theme. But I'm trying to do this one. So this one's about absorbing nutrients. This one was about abundance. This one was about creating ease and joy in life. And the session that I did yesterday was all about loosening stress from the concept of time. and how time stresses us out. So you can dive into these sessions whenever you like. Now, if you are new to the hub and let's say you've joined now and hey, look, there's 6 sessions already, I'd encourage you to listen to the last one. Now, this one was only done yesterday, so it might be actually you could jump back to the last session in May, and then next week listen to this session. It's always up to you how long you leave in between sessions, and you don't have to go back and start at number 1 and go through them all. If you're like, oh, actually I've been having issues with my digestive system, maybe that session on nutrients would be beneficial to me. If that kind of catches your attention, then maybe start there and then come back to the one that we're doing at the moment. It's always best to kind of stay with the group energy in terms of coming into the latest session and going through that around the time when we did it, if possible. And then you can catch up with some more if you want to, if intuitively they kind of grab your attention at a later date. And anytime you fancy meditating, just catch up with one of the sessions. I know a lot of you enjoy them but don't get to join in live, so if you wake up one morning and go, actually I'd quite like to do a meditation this morning, you can just jump into one of these and do it with me, which helps really expand the capabilities of your meditation as well. Now, at the moment there's only one bonus down here. There's a guided meditation I did for relaxing, and there will be more to come, and there's going to be lots more coming in here, not to overload you and overwhelm you, but there's some things that I want to add in here to support general things, and I don't want to give too much away, so but the core of the group really in the Freedom Hub is the sessions, so I really encourage you to go and listen to them. I try and keep them short and sweet. Sometimes they're longer than others, like the one that I did yesterday, 25 minutes, but that's probably about as long as they get to. I do try and keep them under half an hour, somewhere between 20 minutes and half an hour, because that's I used to do hour-long group sessions every month, and then if you've got to sit down and listen to an hour session, you don't always make the space for it. But when you've got 2 shorter sessions, it's easier to fit it into your schedule. So I hope this helps kind of walking you through what's going on. If you want to join the hub, you can. This will be closing soon as well, because I want to do some work to it. Don't worry, if you're already signed up, you can still see it, but you won't be able to sign up for a while. So some things come and go from here, some things are always there. So let's say if you wanted to come into my 30 Days of Abundance course, you can click on it and you can find out more. There's some information here on what it involves, and you can look at all of the 30 days and the topics and the titles and see, this might be for me, this might be something that I want to get my teeth into, it might be interesting for me. And so you can sign up if you want to and click that, and then it takes you through to another page, opens another link, another tab, and then you can sign up there. We go back to my courses again, and we're going to see the hub, and you can see now I've done 13% of it because we've clicked through some of it. But if I come down here and let's say I want to add Stepping into Love to my classes, because it's free, so hey, you can look at the thing, it's free, so you can just click enroll in the course and you're in, because there's no payment things. So you can start going through those sessions. And if we now come back into my courses, you will see I have both of them on that initial page. So all beautiful. Now if you want to log out, you can at the end of a session, and you'll be taken back to this screen. So it's a good thing to do is to bookmark this page. I use Firefox, so I can come in here to bookmarks and choose to bookmark this page, or you can even pin it if you've got the capability of doing that into your tabs. so that you can get to it and access it whenever you need. And, I'll normally send a link out in an email to this, but, sometimes it's nice just to be able to dive in yourself. So with the hub, I do send an email out every time I add anything to it. And with all the things, I'll keep you in the loop when things get added and there's any additions. But things like the Stepping Into Love session, that series is finished. It's there if you want to listen to it in your own time. So you're not going to get any emails from me reminding you to listen to it, potentially. I might start doing that just to encourage you all to listen. But, anyway, so that gives you a quick overview of my Teachable school, how to log in, how to use it. I hope that's helpful. And if you need any more assistance, always here for you. Drop me a line. And fingers crossed, you will get a lot from these series. I am looking through my back catalogue, slowly adding things on here. The other past course that I'm really keen to get up when I get time is the money series I did towards the end of 2019, because a lot of you enjoyed that. A lot of you got a lot of windfalls and all kinds of good stuff during that series. And I know money is an issue with a lot of people at the moment, so I want to make sure I get that up as well soon. And, with these past series, obviously it's not the same as when you took it live, because, I'm not holding your hand through the sessions. You need to kind of do it at your own pace, but they're still really useful to have those sessions there to dive in and out of. And they're my favourites. I'm not going to put everything up here, but if there was a series that you took part in the past, or you've heard people talking about, because the Breaking Up With Yourself, I know a lot of people were talking about that, and so people were asking me when I was going to release it. Here it is, everybody, hooray! And the same with 30 Days of Abundance. Some of these series that I've done over the last couple of years have been really quite magical and creating a beautiful space. So I want to make sure those are here for you as well. So I hope that helps. Make the most of this. Any problems, come to me and I will catch up with you soon. Okay, take care. Lots of love. Bye.